Alright, we're back with some Paingorger heartseeker rogue action. This time we're going a little higher. We're going with a 111 pit and some changes to the build, some changes to some skills. It's still a lot of fun. This time we're going to be using flurries, you can see. And yeah, we're gonna use it because it's good at controlling everything, right? We can stun it, you can lock it in its place, and it's you know, you're playing a little more close range, you're not off-screening everything, which is also, you know, a little more dangerous. But as you're pushing higher in the pits, right, you need to be able to really control these elite packs and to get to the boss. And flurry is good for adding a lot of damage too. You know, that attack speed buff that you're getting from using the combo points, 45%. It allows you to not have to worry about attack speed on any of your gear, right? And as far as you can focus on getting that lucky hit on there. So we definitely want to be optimizing if we plan on pushing higher and higher into the pits. So that's what we're doing. And as things move along, right, we're changing and optimizing and adapting to the environment around us. And so we're going to be going over the changes in the build after this little clip. But for the most part, we also want to talk about the pit in general, right? Like, what is the purpose of pushing higher in the pits, other than bragging rights? Well, you know, there really isn't much. And playing with your friends, it seems like that's the thing that's kind of, you know, we have some friends we're trying to push higher, and we're making synergy builds together. Uh, but the issue is the rewards. You know, when you're playing with your friends, only one person is going to get a Stygian stone or chance to get a Stygian stone, and and then everybody else is also going to get only half the Neath Iron. So I feel like Blizzard's done a great job with the game so far, but really, I mean, this is be playing as a team, and so, you know, a lot of the times my friends and I are just doing pit runs separately. We're in the same voice chat, but we're doing separate pit runs. So that should definitely change. I mean, we want to be playing together, you know. So hopefully hopefully we can all get together, and maybe I don't hear anybody talking about this, so bring it to their attention that, you know, we want to build a synergized builds and different characters together to push pits higher. We need to be incentivized though, and of course the rewards. You know, the Neath Iron rewards, they don't get any better as you go up. They kind of have a severe diminishing return, as do, right, the items don't seem to want to roll with greater affixes. We just kind of go do the Helltide if we want gear, and do the pits for fun. So that's I did want to get that out. And also, if you are enjoying this, like and subscribe, so I can keep making more of these kind of videos. I'll be going over a bunch of different uniques and making builds to yeah, you know, most of them are going to be bad, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to make builds with all the rogue uniques, and we're going to do the best we can, and then we're going to do a little review on it, and we're going to kind of rank them. So, you know, this little guy, he's getting melted pretty good. Could have had a better burn phase on him, but he's moving around a lot out of the caltrop, so yeah, take him out. All right, now we'll hop over and check out the build. Go over this real quick. Harlequin's Crest. We're running the Dark Shroud on the chest piece. We're running the Paingorger still. These are, I'm going to be looking for another pair of gloves with Lucky Hit on them, for if I want to push super hard into like the 130s and stuff, because, you know, Paingorgers are good, but right, I think that you're going to do better with, right, some really good gloves and being able to temper them yourselves. But like I said, Paingorgers they're probably, you know, A tier in this build, because we are using flurry this time, as you saw in the video. So pants are the same. I'll just mouse over these in case you want to see, but I will be putting a Maxwell build in the description below, so you can actually just go check that out if you want. And so yeah, the rings here, I want to try to get lucky. You want to try to get Lucky Hit on these, okay? And no luck so far on getting the Lucky Hit. This has changed the flurry, because as you saw, we are using flurry. It's pretty good, and it does have good synergy with the Paingorger gauntlets too, right? You are marking all of those guys multiple times with that ability, so they're taking quite a bit of extra damage. But right, when you're pushing like 130 pits and stuff, you know, those guys just have so much health that, you know, hitting for, you know, an extra million or two per hit, you know, it does add up, but I think that you would do better with the lucky hit chance just getting more victimizes. So there is that. But as far as most people are just speed farming, these are great for speed farming because you can do 101 so fast and you can play however you want. Yeah, so that's about it there. And you know, like I said, the issue is the cold resist, poison resist, lightning resist, right? Like these things having different resistances on them because you might get, in my case, I got a pretty nice ring, but it didn't have the right resistance right here, so I have to switch the build up to use it. And by switching to this resist all elements, you can just mitigate that whole process because previously we did have a little extra resist all elements in our Paragon tree over here to mitigate that, but I wanted to drop that so I could get another glyph. So we did optimize this, and of course, as we as we play games, we figure out better ways of doing things. So I do like this Paragon tree more. It does more damage, and it also did fit in cheap shot here, which right now it's very good for clearing out the elites in the higher tier pits too, because when you get them CC'd in a little bundle, this does help you take them out. And this is getting buffed next season, so it's going to work on the boss really well. So I thought it would be important to make sure to try to fit that in. And so I'll go over this real quick. But like I said, this will be in the description below. We're just running Ranger here. We actually fit that in. It was optimized from last time. Okay, we're going to come up into exploit weakness board. Right, we're going to grab control, and then we're going to go over into the no witnesses board. Fluidity right here works pretty good. And then we're going to come up, deadly ambush, we're grabbing that. Our poison resistance here, some HP. Yeah, once you can optimize, you can take these, you can save a point here and there. And then we are running our exploit glyph here. And so we came up over here, and this is the cunning stratagem board. We're grabbing all this basic skill damage. Now you could opt out of this one, but right, there's like 70% basic damage here, and we are using a core skill, so flurry does do a decent amount of damage. So I'm grabbing that. Lots of basic damage here though, right? Heartseeker's basic. So again, pretty good. We're going to use damage to close here. We're going to use turf. Get that DR as well, because in those higher tier pits, right, what you're doing is you're coming up on them, you're rolling into them, you're stunning them, you're jumping back with your caltrop, and you're dashing back into them. So you're very close to them, and when they do become unstoppable, when you don't kill them fast enough, or if you don't kill them fast enough, this is going to be really nice to have. So, and then we are coming over into the cheap shot board, like we just saw, and we are putting in chip. So those are the changes in this. Everything's pretty much stayed the same otherwise. Right, the skill tree is just obviously switched the same thing, flurry over here. And, yeah, you can kind of figure all that out. And you can look at the max roll build. So I just wanted to cover that and update the build. And as I go along, we are going to be doing more of this content. So like and subscribe if you would like to see more and want me to keep making builds on different characters, different stuff. I'm probably going to be doing all kinds of different things. So, yep, like and subscribe. Let me know. And thanks for watching.